I got a degree in a Bachelor's of Architecture right in the 80s when there were no jobs in architecture, and ended up working temporarily for the U.S. Air Force. My first project, I got a call from a Chief Master Sergeant. We went out to the site and he had the contractor, Rex Johnson, ready for me, and he said, "Ma'am, where do you expect me to find 2x24s in this market today?" And they went through and they taught me that 2x24s don't exist, never had, never will, unless you're going with a glue lamb, and we might want to switch to steel. And I loved every second of it. And so I went from a design architect to a construction manager in a period of 8 hours, and I've had a great career ever since. I love it. I started working at the San Antonio Convention Center expansion project with 3DI. And Dave Rathman pulled me aside one day and said, "You know, I think you'd really need to know Construction Management Association of America." My advice for the future of the profession is listen. You never know what you're going to hear from other people that will help you out and help the industry out. Listening is incredibly important so that we all learn knowledge collectively and apply it to our industry. My name is Sandy Hamby, and I am honored to be named a Fellow of CMAA.
I was looking for a job, and a friend of mine was working at O'Brien Kreigsberg at the time, and she called me and said, "Why don't you interview over here?" I had no idea what construction management was. I couldn't even spell it. I stayed at O'Brien Kreigsberg for about 2 years, but then thought I would start my own firm. I got started with CMAA again from a phone call from Joe Siebold, who said, "There's an organization that I think you ought to join." And I realized what a great opportunity this was going to be for a small business like mine to interact with potential clients, other construction management firms. I was lucky enough also to get on the board of Southern California chapter and ultimately became the chair of the board. It has been a wonderful experience for me, and I can honestly say that my company would not be the company it is without CMAA. Well, as much as I hate to get advice or give advice, I would say as a recommendation to never ignore doors that open for you, because you never know what's going to happen. And I am living proof of that. My name is Rebcca Jones, and I'm honored to be named a Fellow of CMAA.
I started my construction management career when I joined O'Brien Kreigsberg. I was at a point in my life that I was working for a number of years with general contracting, and I decided it was time to change. I knew I wanted to stay in the industry, but I wanted to do something different. When I joined the construction management industry, I realized this was a world much different than anything that I was familiar with. I had done some research, and I came across the Construction Management Association of America. I had then spoke to a couple of my colleagues in the industry who enforced it and thought it was a spectacular idea to join. I realized it had so much to offer, especially someone who's unfamiliar with the CM industry. It has resources of education and webinars and seminars, and you go to conferences and you get to network and meet people. And it's really such a fabulous way of not only learning about the industry, but learning it with someone that you enjoy, or those are the people that are in the conferences with you. You get to network, you get to exchange ideas, and you get to make long, lifetime friends. If I had any piece of advice to give the next generation, it really is simply get involved with the Construction Management Association of America. For an industry such as ours that's moving at an incredible speed, the Construction Management Association is going to help you keep up. It's going to give you the tools and resources that you need to be able to succeed and excel in the job that you're functioning in. My name is Palmina Whelan, and I am honored to be named a fellow of CMAA.